Yeah, tell me a little bit about your work with customers.
The work with customer is very intense at the moment, and that's of course related to the ECDIS mandate, because there's an enormous need for education within the area of ECDIS and electronic chart in general. So we conduct what we call ECDIS seminars that have been very popular. We have up to 100 people per seminar, where we go through the whole scenario, what does it mean with a type-approved ECDIS, ENCs and other charts, etc. And we also conduct a lot of customer visits. So this year we will probably conduct more than 1,000 customer visits throughout the world in shipping areas.
That's a huge number of customer visits. Do you gather feedback from these visits at all?
Oh yes, all the time. We are getting feedback from them. What is the problem? What is the challenge? What is specific for them? Because all of them have some specific issues. Where do they trade? Is the ENC coverage? How can they purchase an ECDIS? How can they get it installed, etc. So they have different procedures how to do this. So we are tracking all this information and compile that and give them good feedback and advise how to do things.
What about their experiences with charts that aren't accurate, or inconsistent port state inspections, or confusion with different flag states? Is this something also?
Yeah, that's where the confusion is. They don't know, and it is like, even though there is a IMO resolution, it's up to each flag state to approve these or implement these. So they have to verify each and every country how the regulation is implemented.
Yeah. Okay. And how do they express how are they approaching the mandatory ECDIS deadline?
Well, they are definitely planning, many of them. We see that, and they understand it's going to be an issue of installation and time. We see some company are planning already and have started in the way that they, every time they have a vessel in for a yearly classing or verifications or whatever, they plan to install an ECDIS on the existing ships. Newer ships, of course, most of them, at least the bigger one, come with integrated bridge, would already have an ECDIS, so they are fine on the new buildings, but it's the existing ships that are the challenge.
Do you think there's going to be a bottleneck, or is there going to be a rush?
It could very well be, because if you in average say it takes planning, installation and checking and verifying take a week by 1 or 2 people, you can just and the mandate affect about 30,000 vessels. You can easily find out this will take a long time depending on how many crews they can do this. So that could very well be a bottleneck on getting ECDIS, and especially get it installed properly.
Okay, good. Are there any tricks that they can use to try and save some time, or?
Well, of course, good planning. Plan this on beforehand, before they actually go ahead and do the installation, because there's a lot of information that's going to go into to the ECDIS. The ECDIS will be connected to all kind of equipment, GPS, AIS, radar, gyros, etc., etc. So to plan this, I think there's a lot of time and money to be saved.
Is there